All right, going to be going over the Kenyan Drake game film. A lot of people are calling him a bust, and I just don't think that's accurate. He just hasn't had that good of blocking, and we'll show you by starting off with this first play against the Patriots. Now, he didn't get used that much against the Patriots. This run was early on, and then pretty much Gase went away from the run and was just playing from behind the whole game, and that just wasn't the right strategy. They do need to use him more. He is the best playmaker on that offense besides Jakeem Grant, so they do need to get him the ball here. But let's start off with this run. As you can see, a defender gets in his face right away. He cuts upfield, gets a nice, safe, 4 to 5 yards there. Not a bad run. This run against the Jets, it's nice. He cuts upfield to the left, saw the hole, kept his balance, and then gets around 5 yards. Not a bad play. So now this play against the Oakland Raiders is the one I want to touch on the most just because it's really easy to point out the bad blocking. So number 70 here, well, first of all, Kenyan Drake's, his shoe's going to fall off, and that's not good because you can't really cut back. You can just run forward pretty much. So as you can see, number 70, he's starting to make his blocks. He's starting to peel towards the defender up there. Even though he's missing the linebacker, he goes to double team someone instead, which leaves the linebacker to flow freely and get to the running back. So he has a really easy play on this. Drake sees him get into the hole, but obviously with his shoe off, he cannot make that cut. If the correct blocks get made here, that's going to be a play that goes for a big, big run. And obviously if he had his shoe on, it would have went for a big run. But the blocking is something that they need to fix. On that play, that's a really easy fix, and then he would have had a nice little 10-yard, maybe even more yard gain. Now this play, defender gets in his face right away. He's able to make him miss and get a little bit more yards than he should have. He gets a 1-yard loss, but obviously the Patriots flowed to the ball pretty well there. Now this is his touchdown run. It's a nice cut up field. He saw the hole and he got there and then just had a nice burst into the end zone. So just something I want to point out. He does still have that burst, but he has kind of looked a little bit slower. Now in this run, it's just a nice run. He's able to fit through that small little hole. I mean, look how tiny that hole is, and he's able to fit through that. Most running backs are not going to be able to make this play, and that's why I like Kenyan Drake. He is a special talent. He makes this play happen, which is just phenomenal. Then he makes 33 here miss, and then he gets upfield for another 4 yards. Just a splendid run there. Now this run is one that just frustrates me because number 70, once again, he misses an easy block on the outside, and this run would have went for 10 yards. It's a stretch play. So on a stretch play, you have to at least get the guy on the end. You have to block him, and he just totally misses the block, and obviously the play goes for minus 5 yards when it easily could have went for 10 yards. Look how much room he has to run if that block gets made. He doesn't, and the play gets stretched out like the defense does it correctly, and Kenyan Drake has no room to run. It's a 5-yard loss, and that's just unfortunate for Drake. Nothing he could do there. Going against the Tennessee Titans the first week, he had some really good runs. Starting off with this one, he cuts upfield, saw the hole, makes another cut, nice solid run. This one is really phenomenal. So he sees the hole there, and then he sees his little gap that he needs to hit, cuts upfield, makes the defender miss, and if he makes that stiff arm right there, he is gone for a touchdown, but that was just another spectacular run by him. This run is just nice. He makes the defender miss deep in the backfield, almost right as he touches it again. Just another solid run. This is a 4th and 1 play that he needed to make. Makes a nice, spectacular catch there. Just a really nice play by him. Now this run I want to point out because it's situational. People always try to point out yards per carry as a stat that you should follow. This is one of the reasons why you do not follow that other than goal line carries and third down carries. This game right now is pretty much over. He is trying to stay in bounds. If he doesn't care about the time, clock management, this is going to be a 10-yard game, but he plays it smart. He cuts it back in, stays in bounds. Dolphins win the game. This is a great play by Kenyan Drake. One of the reasons why I like him, he is a smart player. So, in recap, if you can get Kenyan Drake for a nice buy low target for someone cheap, definitely do it. I do think his carries are going to go up. He does have that talent. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want to see more videos like this. Thanks.